Hi, Dr. Joe here to tell you a little bit about Finland. 3 years ago, when I was in San Francisco at the American Diabetes Association meeting, there was a lot of buzz in the air. What was happening in Finland was going to be of great information once it was all figured out. And apparently about that time, they thought it was figured out. The problem was that Finland had a very high rate of type 1 diabetes. They had a rate that was as high as 60%, is some of what I heard at the meeting. I didn't see it published. And then we had the opportunity to hear it later talked about in San Diego at the Vitamin D Council's regular annual symposium. It turns out that the Finlands had actually taken vitamin D out of the food system and not giving it to any pregnant women nor young people, and that this was not what had happened in every other country around them who had no such statistics for getting diabetes 1. Now we've moved on a good full year after I heard it fully discussed, and it's clear that vitamin D is important. The amount is not quite looked upon. I've seen published 2,000 units daily. I know very well, though, that the Finns are working on higher levels and therefore not reporting on it now until they have other situations. What are higher levels? I don't know, 5,000 units a day for pregnant women, and about that for the children. All this was something discussed, but I don't know what they're putting into practice. The key thing is that vitamin D really does, if you're Finnish, prevent diabetes 1, because as they did this, the amounts of people with diabetes dropped down to what everybody else in the world had. And so I get from my view on this that 2,000 units a day, which they have reported, is not enough really to prevent diabetes 1. So perhaps a larger dose would be indicated. We'll see about that. Because if you have small children and a history of problems with diabetes 1 in the family, it really is your time.